Good afternoon, Professor. This is Rashidd Salazar, and this is the topic that I choose for the first test. The topic is found in the first chapter of the book of Celsius Murcia's Teaching Pronunciation, and is based on the teaching methods. The book says that we have 7 teaching methods that are grammar translation, direct method, audiolingual method, silent way, community language learning, total physical response, and communicative approach. We are going to start with the grammar translation, trying to develop and analyze it. Where the book says that in this method, the pronunciation teaching is completely irrelevant, and also say that it is focused on the learning of grammar or text comprehension. That means that it is not focused on speaking abilities. It's more focused on reading skills. The direct method says that the students learn through intuition or an imitation. Also said that the students imitate a model, could be the teacher, could be a recording, and do their best to approximate the model through repetition. That means that with audio or with the instructions of the teacher, the students hear something and repeat it. The audiolingual method said that the pronunciation is very important and it is taught explicitly since the very beginning of teaching. It's similar to the direct method. The professor records something, could be a word or could be a sentence, and the students repeat it. Also, the teacher uses phonetic information such as visual transcription system. This is the difference between this method and the direct method. The silent way says that it is characterized by the attention paid to the accuracy of production of both the sound and structures of the target language from the initial stage of instruction. Also says that in terms of pronunciation, the silent way method works with the teachers speak as little as possible, indicating through the gestures what the students should do. That means that in this method, the professor gives the information, and through gestures, they try to explain, and the students have to develop the activities. The community language learning, or the CLL method, was created for teaching second or foreign language. Using a tape recorder as key tool, the teacher asks the students to say something. Then he provides the right pronunciation. And finally, when the students produce the whole utterance fluently, it is recorded. That means that the professor gives the information, the students are going to have the capacity to analyze it, and then the professor gives the real or the right way to say or develop the activities or say the words or the pronunciation of the words, and the students develop the activity and improve their skills. The total physical response proposed to maintain the initial focus on listening without pressure to the students to speak. That means that this method is focused on listening, and when the students feel like comfortable to speak, they can do it, and the professor will give advices for improve. And the communicative approach, this is the currently dominant in language teaching nowadays, and holds that the primary purpose of language is communication. Using language to communicate should be the center in the classroom. That means that the professor are going to try to to do that students speak all the time in English during the class and inside of the classroom. We are going to conclude this presentation with an analysis of the exercise that we can find in this chapter of the book. And this is these statements are based on the philosophy of each of these teaching methods. And this is the end of my presentation. I hope you found it interesting, and thank you.